This is the way that most people start their businesses, and it becomes a constant cycle and a constant trap. Welcome to the Automation Mastery Podcast. This is your host, Justin Morgan of automationmastery.net, here to help you automate your business, master your destiny, and maximize your impact. Let's get to the episode. Let's chat. So, right now, if somebody wants to start out brand new, and you hear the buzzword automation, you hear buzzwords like funnels and technology and all these things. Here's what usually happens. You go out, you're scrolling down Facebook, hanging out on YouTube, laughing around on TikTok, tweeting on Twitter, Insta on Instagram, whatever you're doing, right? And then you see an ad, and you probably ignore it the first time. And then, of course, they continue to barrage you with the ads, which they should do. And when you do, you finally check out the thing. You watch the webinar, the presentation, you buy the $7 product, and then they get you hooked. And when I say get you hooked, I don't mean this from a bad standpoint. I just mean that they get you hooked. They capture your interest. You sign up for the thing because it promises you and it really piques your interest. And you tell yourself, oh, this is cool. I can do this. I can use this. I can accomplish this. I can win with this thing. And then you go and get it and you sign up. And then they go about and teach you how they do it, right? So you go, you get the software, you get the system, you get the course, and they teach you how they do business. And you follow their way for a little bit and you kind of lose interest and then you stop. And then you turn around and you do it again in some other program, some other software, some other platform. You sign up, you watch the tutorials, you watch the videos, you take part of the training, and they tell you how they do business. And then you go try to apply it to your life, to your movement, to your mission, to what you want to accomplish. And for some reason, it doesn't work. Whether it doesn't work from a monetary standpoint, whether it doesn't work from a time standpoint for you personally, whether it doesn't work for you and your family, for some reason, it does not work. And here's the mistake. You have imprint, so they've taken the time to imprint their method on you, but you haven't taken the time to map out the method you want to use and then fit their tool into your picture. So the problem is they've taken the time of painting out, they've taken the time of having the canvas filled out, drawn out, painted up, colored in, so that way you can see their picture for you. Now, there's nothing wrong with this because it does work for some people. But for others have been trying to be successful. You've been locked into this idea that their one way or the one way, or that there is one single way to be successful. Newsflash. There's more than one way for folks to make money. So when folks are spitting out on these fancy words online in terms of, oh, funnels don't work, or you must have a funnel, both sides are right. I mean, there's more than one way to do it. You just got to know what works for you, what works for your lifestyle, what works for your style, what works for your business, what works for your purpose, what works for your brand. You must understand those things first. Now, I know that's harder said than done, but take this idea. I'm going to give you one doable thing to go do. Is take a moment and think about really what you want from your life, what you want from your business, and what do you want your goals to be? Because if you take a moment to figure those things out first, that's like half the battle. And then within that, you have to find what style works for you. How you want to run your business on a day-to-day basis. What strategy feels good to you? If somebody tells you you have to be a super aggressive, high ticket salesperson, that's just not you. It's not that high ticket sales and an aggressive tactic doesn't work, because it does. It just doesn't work for you because that's not how you were built. So there's nothing wrong with the program. The program just wasn't for you. And if you're like, hey, Justin, I don't want to sell a $7 product and have to worry about selling 7,000 people, then fine. Nothing wrong with that strategy. It's just not for you. So find a different thing. Find the high ticket thing. Again, it's not about what's bad and what's good and what's scammy and what's not, what program works and what doesn't. Because a lot of programs that work and a lot of people out here that actually are giving good content that don't give the light of day that they should be given.